Yes, it it was quite a different one.
But could you teach me to be finish fast on a loose surface, do you think?
I can indeed.
Good. All you smart people waited.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
It's out of my hand.
I'm gonna do a stream before my wife gets home. If I'm gonna get caught doing something, it's gonna be watching Bathurst on my phone all day long.
Yeah.
I'm not a smart guy, but I'm not stupid either. Sometimes I come up with good ideas. Oh shit. If I don't have that other section in my start, that means I gotta hurry up and turn this thing on, don't I? Yeah. Hi. I said hi too. Ready, go. Ready, go. Yeah, I finally decided if I'm going to play the video every time like I always do to sneak off, I'm going to stop playing the other video at the very beginning, so sorry Hurst Heller or Heller Hurst Humsty or whatever your name is, Senpai Gaming, I turned your shit off. I don't think I was using it properly anyway. The way they like those, here's how royalty-free music works, right? It's not actually royalty-free, see? The way that the royalty-free music producers want you to use their music is they want you to use it as a YouTube source or a source from wherever it comes from. That way, every time you use it, it counts as a spin. Does that make sense? So if every time you hit your live stream and then you play dude's song from the YouTube source, he gets credit for it. That makes sense? Like every time, like, you know, you watch one of my clips or something like that, I get credit for it. You know what I mean? It puts me up the algorithm. That's why dude, you know, wanted to use my clips from iRacing or whatever, because a couple of them weren't at the bottom. You know what I mean? A couple of them had like 4 or 5 views and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's a real strange ladder there at the top. You know what I mean? You got a couple of people that, you know, are clearly using bots because they're uninteresting fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And like, they're actually quite annoying. there's no way that many people want to continually watch those people. Even if they are annoying and mildly entertaining somewhere by being annoying, there's no way. I've never watched the person, so I can't really tell you. I just know the person, one of the people is like connected with like, you know, another person that was clearly using bots and stuff like that too, because it's another douchebag that nobody would want to watch. So anyway, getting to the point here, by having those views and those viewers, fake or not, it puts you to the top of the algorithm or the top of the list, right? Unless you're looking at lowest number streamers, because that's what I usually do. I look for lowest numbers of streamers because I'm looking for something unique, original, someone that's doing something that, like, you know, is sticking to their principles kind of type scenario or whatever. I'm not looking for the, you know, the people at the top of the list. I know what they're about. You know what I mean? They're about them. You know, that's what those people are about. That's what those companies are about. Those companies are about them, not you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you have a problem, if it helps them, they're gonna help you. So I'm excited for Bathurst. Mustangs and Corvettes on the mountain today for the first time. It's going to be really exciting. Not for the first time, but for the first time in this generation of Mustang, in this generation of car and of the race. They did really good, I think, yesterday. The Corvettes look hideous. I thought the Corvettes would look cool on the mountain. Bro, they don't. At least the paint jobs they have out there look like shit. You Australians got a funny way of painting shit sometimes. I'm down with a white roof on a house, you know, because you're in the outback and you got to do some stuff. We do that kind of stuff here too. But that one car that you guys did for the WRT car, whoa, bro. Well, I guess that's BMW's fault. They like doing our car, but it looks like somebody threw up on front of it. Looks like someone had a rough night in front of the Pokies and maybe one too many drinks, and let one loose over the front of that car. Yeah, where's my phone? Oh shit, there it is. Can't do nothing without that. Believe that shit? Even after 10 years, I still can't do a live stream without my phone. Go! Oh, I should put on my Jordans. I'm gonna put on my Jordans, cause I haven't properly tried them on yet. I'm gonna try them on right now, cause it's Valentine's Day, and I think it was my Valentine's Day present. I'm just gonna make myself available to my wife all day long, which I usually never do. So I'm always doing something stupid on this thing or whatever. With the Jordans too, they do not come with like cool shoelaces like they're supposed to. I wish they would come with a different insole, because the insoles are like kind of special. I don't know if they're the right size or not. So like the thing is like Jordans, to buy Jordans is really hard, and I'll tell you why. It's kind of dumb. They basically don't sell them to men anymore, which is weird. Like, they sell them to men, but they market them as, like, unisex. Like, all unisex. So, like, basically, like, I could go get Jordans anytime I want, really, but I just gotta go, and they're never sold out. They're never sold out. They're never sold out. But you just gotta shop in the women's section. So like instead of going to like, you know, men's Jordans, you go to, you know, women's Jordans. And then when you go to select the shoe that you want, down at the bottom in the sizing section, there's men's size and there's women's size. You just gotta, you know, choose accordingly, which I guess is cool or whatever. I don't really care. I've been wearing women's shoes since I was a little kid. You know, I was raised by women. What fucking choice do I have? I started cross-dressing early on, right? Let's see here. What's today? Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I think we got our Valentine's Day suit on already. I was so excited to find those cars. I've been wearing it ever since. I've been wearing the Valentine's suit ever since. It goes by the Black Hearts Club is what I used to call it. I was trying really hard to start a clan and all that stuff because I thought I was cool. And, you know, it just never worked out. Not like it has for Team Happy Life. Oh, and FaZe Clan. Oop, that's not right. Oh, see, there's the suit right there. Told ya. Told ya. All right, so I'm gonna do this crap first. Probably just gonna nail it all, I guess. Dude, I fucking hate this car. Dude, just fucking hate it. Gotta try on the other shoe too. Can't have, I gotta put them both on. Because if they don't fit, I gotta go to the mall today. It's been like long enough where like if I don't go to the mall to do the exchange, they're not gonna do it. So like the distance from the foot to the toe is right, but they're narrow. So I'm gonna have to get like a shoe widener or something. Doesn't that suck? I'm not racing in these, I'm just trying them on. That would be like dumb. These things are so expensive. It's like they're so expensive, and like this pricing was so weird. It's like they know that I'm looking for them really hard, and like they were jacking the price up on purpose on me, only for me. You know, I talk about that stuff all the time, that pricing, on-demand pricing stuff or whatever that the companies can do nowadays. Oop, almost forgot there's shoelaces in there. There's our stupid shoelaces that don't match. One pair of matching shoelaces that come in the fucking shoes. So yeah, this is like my Valentine's Day. I've been asking for Jordans for like 2 years now because like I can never do it. My wife seems to be able to, you know, manipulate the drops strategies for these companies better than I can. So my right foot is smaller than my left foot, or the shoe is bigger. Dude, these are the right ones for me, I think. Yeah, they're all right, I think. I just gotta break them in. I gotta wear them. Like the left shoe is clearly fucking smaller or my foot is clearly bigger on the left side from flattening it out on this big ass brake pedal all the time. They even match my cool Darth Vader shirt. See? Cool ass Darth Vader shirt. I am your father. My shoes. Dope. You know what got me hooked on the Jordans, I think? The company StockX is from my hometown, and they are the predominant source for Air Jordans. The other reason is the local news guy, like the weather guy, when he goes out in front of the weather map, and I constantly watch the weather all the time. Dude is always wearing a pair of Jordans with like the mini pearl tag thing going on too, which is kind of crazy. That part I don't like, but I like that he's always wearing a different pair of Jordans. So like if dude is like wearing a different pair of Jordans like every day, and like they're like rare ones, like what I think they are, because I'm pretty sure they're all rare ones that he's wearing, like that could be like, you know, $200 to like $500 or more dollars worth of shoe on the guy's foot a day. I don't know, I will explain to the wife how they fit. Comes home and we'll go from there, yeah? Yeah! I'll try not to sing for you guys. Wolf Girl is the singer in the family. She actually gets it from me, though. I just ruined my voice over the years. I used to be a beautiful singer. I have a few pair of shoes down here in the box, if you didn't know. I like collecting shoes. I think I got that from my dad, except I like real shoes. Like, you know, my dad would buy shoes from the thrift shop. I'm not buying other people's shoes. You know, that's just something I'm not gonna do. Those are gnarly. Jordans are dope. They're like a status symbol, I think, across the world. Like I read somewhere in an article, like if you go to like, you know, like a theme park or something like that, you can tell about a person by what they're wearing. And usually when you see somebody wearing like, you know, some type of college, you know, sports thing or whatever, they usually come from it's like pretty well known that that person would probably most likely come from like an upper middle class like family background or whatever, because like they can afford to go to college. How sad, right? Or, you know, Air Jordans and Nike, you know what I mean? They can afford it, you know? I don't know, I find everything on super discount, so I don't like, well, not these ones, not the Air Jordans. The Air Jordans don't go on sale really, other than like maybe $5 or $10. But everything else you can get like, dude, the bottom shoots out of it like, you know, about 3 months after the fact. You can go on like, you know, to like one of those sites like I was talking about, StockX, and probably get a pair of shoes that like I look at, like, you know, expensive shoes like these Nikes or whatever, and get them for maybe $100 off retail, because there's, you know, they buy them for a prospective market that is controlled by bots. You know what I mean? The reason we can't get products is because they're so tight on inventory, and the people that are actually buying the products aren't real. Go figure. That's why you can't buy a fucking PlayStation. I wonder where all these products are. I wonder where the bots, when bots buy stuff, where do the products go? Because somewhere right now, there's like a bunch of PlayStation 5s just sitting there. Maybe the companies buy them. You know what I mean? Maybe Sony like buys them out from under their own customers to drive up the price, and then just holds them themselves. That makes the most sense. You know what I mean? That scenario. I mean, if you're gonna get crazy about it, I think that probably would set it up the best, I think. I mean, that's how you make money. You manipulate your market. Like, I mean, historically, right? Like, I mean, General Motors is like the largest automaker in the world because they manipulate markets. They manipulate governments, do you know what I mean, in order to, like, you know, get into markets and stuff like that, you know? Sorry, I can get real political sometimes. I try not to. It's dumb. It's got nothing to do with me. I wish I would have put the round wheel on. Dude, they spiced these tires up. This car sucks a lot less than it used to, I guarantee you that. I'm a connoisseur of hating this fucking car, and like I don't necessarily hate it right now, and I'm whipping it around like something different than I used to. They have done something here. Since the last time I've been in this car. Oh, fucking bastard. Got a little too greedy. I was feeling it too hard. Well, I gotta remember, I don't have traction control on. That's what it was. I'm driving all these cars for the first time without traction control. That definitely will do it. I thought that was the outside wall coming. I thought I was hitting the pit wall. Dude, I'm pegged through here. Maybe it's this layout. Don't drive out full throttle on the grass. Pro tip. Don't mat it while you got your diff working. And one of them's working on the gasoline. Because the gasoline is gonna kill you, mate. There's gasoline and there's gasoline. Gasoline's got you. You're done. Oh my God, that thing lifted up on the front end. It just did a frickin' BMX trick, I swear to you. Fuck you! That's my truck, except I'm not going for the stupid Christmas wheels. That thing looks like a fruitcake. That's past its prime. I don't have to like do a pit stop or anything in this thing, do I? Damn, I should have a dinner table on the back of my car. That would fix everything. Alright, don't touch the wong. Wong or wall, you take your choice. Oh, I got touched wong. I got wonged. Don't wong me like that. Wonging me is not right. Maybe I can stick my front end underneath the rear end when it lifts up like that. That'd be fun, right? Go around the stupid painted car. All right, there's the money shot. 2 laps to go. I'm not getting that 12 seconds, I don't think, because that's them right there. Going around the outside. Should I have pushed that car? I probably should have got behind it and pushed it. Oh no. One more lap. That's all I needed. One more lap. One more lap. What they all say. Yeah. Now, if I'd have just done that lap every lap, I'd have been fine. I'd have been 2 laps ahead of them. I was cutting a second off each lap, it seemed like. Look at that, I got to wear one of my Valentine's, oh, I got a clean race bonus, like it. Got to wear one of my holiday uniforms on the actual holiday. Fantastic. Yeah, so you can definitely tell that they make them for, you know, out of the ladies' cut. Because they're narrower. They're way narrower. I got a wide foot. Got a wide foot. This was fun. They changed this car. They changed these to make them spicier. I guarantee you that. But like I said, I normally don't have fun driving this car, and they definitely feel like maybe something I did to it. Maybe I'm finally stepping out of the cave with the whole traction control thing. That's a possibility. Because, I mean, I always talk about, you can play any game you want with, you know, aids and stuff like that. They're all out there. It's all available to you. But once you start turning them off, you start to get the things that you're looking for out of your car that you were trying to get, you know, the base state, you know, that you were maybe doing setup changes and all that other stuff for. When really all you had to do, turn your traction control off. Like I said, you know, Al and I, you know, Al told me, was the first person to tell me to stop. Ooh, there it is. Stop doing the traction control. And I thought that was crazy. You know, that's when I really started to respect Al as a friend. You know what I mean? And not just you know, a competitor trying to you know, bleed me for information, or you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times that's what happens. All the people that would watch my streams back then were people that we raced against. You know what I mean? Al would actually tell me that you really shouldn't be doing that, you know, if you're trying to be competitive. You know, you should be replaying it afterwards or whatever, because you're just kind of giving everybody, you know, your secrets, you know. And I'm like, well, that's what it's all about, man. That's what, I mean, at the RC track, that's what it's all about. You know, you tell everybody everything, you know what I'm saying? Because we want people to know what you do. Because it comes down to execution at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter what you know, it's whether or not you can do it on the day of. The confidence to do that, you know what I'm saying? So if you're taking what I have and you don't fully buy in and own it for yourself in your own program, I'm not worried about you. If I see that in you when I'm, you know, talking to you, I might not give you everything. I might hold something back. Not anymore, though, obviously. That was when I first started racing competitively again. Or for the first time. It's I could really, you know, call anything that I've done prior to, you know, 2004, 2005 when I went back into RC car racing competitive. When I first started racing RC cars when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, I would go and race against men, and I would do pretty good. And then, you know, I chase girls, play games, play baseball, go outside and do fun stuff. Now it's a completely different animal, you know what I'm saying? Those places, it's as competitive. RC car racing now is as competitive as you know, bowling was back in the 80s, you know, where there were bowling alleys everywhere. 100-lane bowling alleys were every mile or two. You know what I'm saying? You'd have huge U-turns. Like downriver from us, they have this place called Thunderbolt. I mean, it's still huge, and it's still owned by, you know, a big family, bowling family. I think it's actually partly owned by Brunswick, or one of the major manufacturers bought into it, because people still bowl down there. You know what I mean? So like they can market from there. They don't do it online. They don't do it on TV. It's all done in-house. That's how RC car racing is for the most part. I actually, 12, 15 years ago, wanted to do the RC car stuff on YouTube or whatever. At the shop, they told me I was crazy. Like, I have everything written down still. I have all, like, the plans and, like, I wrote out, like, you know, all the scene models and stuff like that. Everything that we could do, you know what I'm saying, like, out of the shop. And, yeah, they told me I was nuts. Dude passed away, and, you know, here they are all 10, 15 years later, they're behind. I wonder if he thinks that. He probably don't think about that. Even 6 years ago, I said, let's do this. I did some live streams from the racetrack while I was helping him call races, because he didn't have anyone to do the race director job. And I was willing to do it, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted something out of the deal. I wanted to not get treated like a fucking slave, first of all. You know what I mean? Working like as an indentured servant, because that's not what I am. You know, I want an offer, first of all. I want, you know, I don't want benefits or anything like that, but I want to know what I'm coming for, not guess, you know, what's going to happen next. Or get yelled at by some... I still am not mad about that, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, I paid my dues to that place, and this guy is out of the blue nowhere, and, like, he's got a famous brother, and all of a sudden, like, he's, you know, like... And then he's gone, too, now. You know what I mean? And they're back down to, like, you know, a bunch of little kids again, or whatever. Yeah, you can see some of my RC car stuff on this stuff. I did some stuff. I want to do more, but it's kind of like I'm always trying to do it better. Let's just put it that way. I've been rewatching a lot of my content videos, like from the start to the beginning, and I know I still remember, because I've got a like photographic memory, all the things that I did and the mistakes that I made in the videos and stuff like that, things that I can do better. You know, I remember the successes, I remember the failures. Like, I think the best video we ever did was this chair video that I'm in. I had full buy-in from the family for that, so it was really fun. That's first of all, that was the fun part. Everybody was interested, you know, everybody was in that video. That was so much fun. I got this desk and more stuff like that. I mean, it needed a desk and something in here to do stuff on, but what's going to happen here, I think the next rebuild or redo, I think this desk has to go somewhere else, like either on the other side of the room in the other room, and then take the desk that's in there upstairs is one of the things that I want to do. Yay! I don't know, I need help. Nobody wants to help me. Nobody cares, you know, for the state to which they live. time to dance. Ooh, Gillette. The best a man can get. Oh, Gillette. Oh, Gillette. I'm excited. I used a razor yesterday. The man can get. Send me money, Gillette. Come on. Gillette. You got those dumbasses doing that stuff on there. Fucking Bowser. Who is that, Bowser? You don't want to buy shit from Bowser anymore. Dude, that was like the 40s, yo. You guys remember Sha-Na-Na, the Bowser? Gillette. Got that dude trying to sell razors with his kid. Like, what are they doing? Oh, Gillette.
Yeah.
What's this one? 350 it said? Dude, who's this guy? Who's got 350 cars? Do they even make 350 cars? Let's drive this because I was going to buy it. They have this for sale up at the Cadillac dealer right now. Reverse color. I told the wife I'll take it. The only problem is those cars, they have plastic engine components. I don't know if you know that or not. Like, they got plastic or composite oil pans. They got composite heads. Not heads, but cylinder heads. Not cylinder heads, but cylinder covers. I'm sorry, cylinder covers. Their head covers are plastic. And they ain't no good. Remember we talked about what forged carbon fiber really is? Imagine what a forged carbon oil pan, how far that'll get you. Fucking Ford. Fuckers only run downhill. Wait, this is Sunday Cup at Scuba? Yeah, I use the handbrake.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, that was realistic. That's how tires slide for sure. They got these races all wrong. Like, I shouldn't have to try and, like... What I was about to say, though, no, that's not realistic, man. As the slip angle changes on the contact patch of the tire, it's going to grip up more. It's not going to slide more. This car's got clever dampers too, so it would push back. Unless you had it in like a track mode or something like that. What, like, these races right here, like I said, they got them wrong. You know what I mean? Instead of like suggesting like a performance point like they do, they should just meet the moment, whatever you choose. So they don't let assholes like me run in here with like a 500 pp car. Crumpled her up. That was the color I was gonna get. Phelan said no. I took the Wolf Girl over to it and I said, how about this one? And I started it and, you know, we were getting ready to go take it for a rip and she's like, nope. Too loud, Daddy, I don't like it. I said, what? This is the kid that I was taking to car races and stuff like that, and she was sitting in race cars at like the shows and stuff like that, and I'm thinking to myself, wait, what? It's too loud? So I didn't get it. I'd still have it right now if I would have got that car. That car would have been like my forever car. I'm thinking about going to the Volkswagen dealer again today. Not today, but like next week, first thing next week. Because I caught that article about the ID Buzz that they've discontinued. Like, how do they come up with these articles after they've discontinued the car? You know what I'm saying? Saying that they'll give it to you for $550 a month. I'll go and find that fucking van. You know what I mean? I will go in there and I'll demand that they find the van. And I'll pay the extra $100 or whatever it would be in the monthly payments for them to bring it to me. Or I go to wherever it was at. You know what I'm saying? And drive it home. Everybody read that article and they're like, $823. I was like, read the bottom, man. There's a dealer somewhere that doesn't have an electric, that doesn't have a charging network near it for like the estimated range. You know what I'm saying? And like this is the scenario. Like I said, there's a dealer somewhere that's smack dab in the middle of the nearest charger, like range-wise. So it will never be able to leave the dealership without getting on a tow truck to get to the battery charging system. You understand what I'm saying? So that particular car in that particular market has $15,000 of incentive on it. So you're gonna go in there, you're gonna put $5,000 down, you're gonna get an ID Buzz, like a $60,000, $70,000 van for $500 a month, $550 a month. And you'll have 10,000 miles per year to drive it in a, I think, 18 month to 2 year period for your lease term. The only thing that's questionable in that situation is it will be like a titled vehicle of $60,000 or more. So your title fees are going to be expensive. Your registration fees are going to be expensive. Depending on, what part of the country you're in and what type of legislation they've passed, like, to de-incentivize electric cars, because that's basically what they've been doing, rather than, like working off the incentives that they had been working, or like, leveling something out to like, do something to make the cars more affordable or whatever, because like that's really the problem with the EV market. It's never the fact that the cars suck, it's the fact that the companies that made them suck. They self-sabotage themselves here, the big three with their electric car programs. fucking, they did an insane. You know what I mean? There's not a single person in my neighborhood that I think drives more than like 50 miles from their fucking house. Or more than 100 miles in the course of a day. Yet they all think they need a fucking gas engine in order to survive. So the culture is broken, not the cars. The culture is brainwashed to think that you need a big, huge cylinder motor, you know what I'm saying, with like large displacement, funneling gasoline, you know, down a black abyss, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna come back one day as a reincarnated dinosaur blood. No, it's not. Maybe after we nuke ourselves and, you know, after a couple 100,000 years and we're all under, you know, the radioactive rubble and then some other new civilization drills us. One more. Let's get dirty. Should I just put dirt tires on this? Should just put dirt tires on this. Next is last. My favorite. What is this? World Rally Challenge. GRB dirt racing car. It is. Electric Mini with a trailer hitch. That's it. I'm gonna do one of these 90s cars because they're really fucking good. I haven't driven this one in a long time. Oh, I've never driven it on dirt. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, it says I have them. I'm really mad at this car thing or whatever, because like now, like it's looking like I'm not going to get the car that I thought I was going to get. I was excited to get this Model Y for my wife. I'm going to do it camouflage. I want to get like I want to get some black and some gray vinyl, and I want to put some camouflage on it. I want to make it look like a cow. And I was going to paint the wheels pink. This is not a circuit racing car. Whoa, Gypsy! What's the matter with you? This car is like power starved. Oh, I can clutch it. Holy shit. Is this new? Oh, that's the handbrake. I'm all like, is that a clutch? Dude, if you could clutch kick these cars, that would be like a whole different thing. Goes my clean race bonus. Oh, got grabbed. Oh! What the f— Oh, I'm slamming people now. We're doing bumper cars, then I'm doing bumper cars. Yeah, so old cars do, but like a lot of, like they're, this car should have a clutch. I just get smashed by that car? I did. They got a new four-wheel drive that just came out the other day. Based off my car. My old car, my championship winning car. Or my Roar winning car, I guess. Roar Regional. Called the 22X. 22.4X or something. Looks cool. Four-wheel drive's always been big. It's like the hottest electric 10-scale class. I mean, it's the hardest, I guess, because you're fastest. And you gotta really be on your shit. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Definitely going to be different for each car, you know, whether or not they've added something to it or not. You know, that's the thing. Oh, fuck. Well, that was nice of them for waiting. I wouldn't have waited. Oh man, I need to put my glasses on. I can't see or something. Boom! He hit me again, bastard. Yeah, we've talked about that gearbox upgrade thing or whatever. There's probably like, you know, I don't know what they would do different, but this is some things you should, like, you know, for like drifting, like if you had a car like this and you were trying to do a drift or whatever, you'd have a manual clutch on it because you'd be able to clutch kick it. You know what I mean? To get what you need out of the power band and stuff like that. Like I can't even now. You can't even downshift a car. You know what I mean? Like you can't even downshift the car to get it to do like a drift or something like that because they've gone ahead and broken that. So what do? Oh man, I gotta find more mileage. Shit. I'm gonna go back and do the Edward Norder race and try and win it. The drone. This is a really good car. This is untouched. I don't think I have any upgrades on this car. I just bought it and I drove it on the snow one time. Oh, I guess on the dirt too. Or maybe it comes with dirt tires. I don't know. How many times have I driven this car? I've driven this car more than once. I know it. Trying to remember when I've driven this car. I think I've driven it on Scuba once. This would be a great car to reproduce. Because you could probably, because it's a 1995, it's right about 30 years old. I think Toyota would still have parts in the parts department for this car. Automotive manufacturers, at least back in the day when I used to work for them or work in them and stuff like that, they would have to keep parts in stock for like 30 years back. Or, you know, there would be stock 30 years back. They would just have to allocate it from, like, the manufacturer or whatever. I would buy new parts for my Datsun occasionally. When I had my vintage Datsun. could go right into the dealer and buy a new fuel injection system if I wanted to. I didn't want a fuel injection system though. I wanted carburetors. I had one of the first fuel injected 280s, meaning it came from California, which isn't the best thing in the 70s. Things coming from California in the 70s and even now, like they repealed all that stuff, but you weren't allowed to. They weren't selling V8s. You could get pulled over if you had one of those like Hellcats or something stupid like that. Which, you know, you shouldn't be allowed to do some of the things that people are doing to these cars and drive them around daily. It shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to roll coal or have like a totally open exhaust, you know what I mean, burning, you know, 110 ethanol. It's not good for your asthma. These are the kind of assholes that wake up in the morning and complain about all the smog and wonder what the government's going to do about it if they can get into their fucking car with no exhaust. Ask me how I know. I used to be that guy. I kind of did it to fuck with my neighbor though, because I felt my neighbor was fucking with me. At the time, the neighbor had one of those big diesel trucks, diesel mechanic. He had like an F-350 or whatever. He would start it at like 4 in the morning, like right next to our house, and like blow that shit right into the fucking side of our house. So my idea was I would, you know, also have to wake up early and whatnot. So I got a louder truck, less exhaust. Sucked though because I had an ignition interlock on it, so like I couldn't remote start it or have a remote starter. I had to go out there and blow on it in order to get it to start. Woo! Miles. Give me 3 miles. Whoa. I know what I can do in 3 miles. I know what I can do in 3 miles. I can check the one thing. Yeah. Like that thing was standing still. This car is so much lighter than all those other cars, I think is what it is. It really is. Oh yeah, need to be in the brown stuff, doing too much grass. Oh man. that count as an unsafe rejoin? Probably. My favorite GRB cars to drive, I think, so far are this one and that blue Subaru. When I actually drove that car, the Colin McRae one, that was the best. Boom, he hit me again. You're getting a bill from my body shop. Oh, I shouldn't do this for mileage. I should go get some extra money. I'm gonna go get, what am I thinking? I kept thinking to myself, I'll do this again because I know I can beat it, but I don't need to. This would be a poor use of resources. If I really want to be fashion forward, I can go get 250,000 credits pretty easily, probably in 3 miles in the time trials. Right? Yep, that's what I say. Got it. Yeah. Let's go. Why does it say rain tires? Why does it say racing mediums and intermediates? Or wets? Is this one of those ones where you got to do intermediates? Is it raining? I'm only taking 1 lap, so let's see the weather here. It's so weird. It's like it's trying to dare you to try it, you know? Like it's raining somewhere out there. Yeah or no? Oh well, I should be able to do a lap. I have this dashboard. All right. She turned in a little hard there. This is the other car I've driven a lot of. Even on iRacing, we only really run the Porsche. Isn't that funny? I should have a Porsche. I've driven one, real ones. Driven a Widowmaker. What? Almost done. Is that good enough? I'm going with yes. I'm going with yes. Hooray! See? Bronze! Beautiful! Oh, piss on that. I'm getting that million. Ah, you. I can get $1 million off the source here. Oh, you mother... What? Gee, fuck, gee, mother... Back, gee... .420 is fucking bastard. I'm gonna do this right now. The 6th gear was very helpful. Thank you, by the way. I just had to say words to the wife because I'm down here early because I want to make sure that I spend more time with her today than this thing. Because that's the smart move today, right? That's the name of the title. That's my tip for the day. spend more time with your significant other than you do with your steering wheel? I'm getting this million. My mission. I owe it to Gran Turismo for giving me that car yesterday to sell. Chew! This is doable for me. I just know it. If I can't knock this thing down to a 23, then there's something wrong with me. This kind of baller with this many rigs and, you know, not using traction control can only mean one thing. I'm destined to get a million credits. Look how far I was in front of my Ghost. Just off the start from La Source. Not this time, though. Right on top of it. Oh! I need that La Source gain. Woo! Look at that. Fucking A, you gone. So far back. Can't see behind you. Really? You're doing that on the track limits? For real? Dude! Dude. That was not a track limit. Sorry. this is my car, I would be using this in the manufacturer's tournament for sure. Don't you fucking dare. There's no handbrake in this car. They got no handbrake in this car. Oh no, you're right. It's the time trial. That's why they don't have any handbrake in this car. Spot on the don't use 6 gear. Is that 1 million? Is that 1 million? Fucking mother... I'm over it. I'm over it. I know, dog. Gave me some stupid penalties. Soured me on the whole experience. Good night as well. Oops. Come the... Why are they making you buy tires? Like, I mean, why? I know, dog. Why? Why didn't it just do it for me? Like, that really that hard? You're gonna do that for me. Why not do the other stuff for me? Bastards. If I can't get the million, I might as well get 500,000, right? I'm feeling that 922. That car is fast. You know, they have that car OP'd right now because it just feels slippery. You know what I mean? Maybe it's that, maybe in that particular scenario they have it really slippery or something, but this car's got fucking dials like my 1983 Mazda. Let me tell you, cars without traction control require some little thought when you first get in them. Because all these tires are different without traction control now. You can't just overpower them or do whatever you want. goes to 10, bro. Whoa! Found the windshield wiper. This thing sucks. I'm over this, too. I'm gonna get one. Just like I said I would. Okay, we're gonna have to back up that entry. This thing sucks. I heard it goes faster with the windshield wiper on. It's good. Annoying. Just making a lap. It's 250. Come on. God, I almost stood my butt up trying to get the thing to stop. It's a lap. Maybe it'll really pay out because I'm right there at 50 miles, right? Pay out big. I'm a second and a half off the million. 2 seconds off gold. What do they give you for gold? 2 million? Yeah, no, it's not worth it. I hate that car. I hate that car, and I hate that car on that tire even more. Baga, 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 baga. All right, let's get some rewards. We did stuff. Look at that. Look at us, ticking all the boxes. Woo! We're a box ticker. Oh, that's the wrong button. What button did I press? Prize time. One, two. We'll do this one just because it's lesser, so spin it up. Here's the gamble. Nothing but money. Oh, give me that big stack. Blocks. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, better give me something that's worth millions and millions and millions of credits that I can sell. Ready, go. And it's gonna give me the fucking motorcycle car. Alright, this is cool. This is a $3 million car, isn't it? Right? This car is really expensive, isn't it? Here, we'll go find out. Z-Tune. Silver. Is that the name of it? Oh, no, it's a Z-Tune. What does that mean? We'll find out how much it's worth. Let's go find the retail value and then the sale value. I've got too many R34s. I don't need that many. I know I don't have one, so if I don't have one, I normally do. If I have two, it's fucking gone. If I have a two, he's gone. Is that Nismo or Nissan? I know it's an expensive car, because it just came out. Yeah, it's a $3 million car. That's what I thought. It's got the high-range turbo on it, too, right? Pretty sure. Owned. Oh, you can get it in different colors? Why don't I have it in midnight purple? I'd rather have it in midnight purple, I think. That's a good color, too. Why did I get the shitty color? Well, that sucks. The only car they own. Excuse me. How do you know you're no longer a global superpower? Gran Turismo would rather have this car in the game than yours. So does this mean Hyundai is a stronger, or Korea, South Korea is a stronger global power than us because of their chip and electronics factory capabilities? So does Trump have to blow up South Korea or give South Korea to North Korea in order to give us a competitive edge? Is that what's next? I thought they were going to give me this fucking thing. Is it this one? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. But that's pretty bad, too. Jesus Christ. What is this thing? Who races for Suzuki? Who races for Suzuki in the manufacturers tournament? Just a museum and a channel? That's dumb. Is this Sophie? Where's the one that I was looking for? I was looking for something in here. Yeah, Polyphony Digital. Oh, Gran Turismo. I just wanted to see if there's anything in here that I didn't own. Gran Turismo Sport. All right, I'm over it. It's almost time for Bathurst. What else? That's it, man. I don't think I got anything else to do. If I get the opportunity, I might do something, but we'll see. It's Valentine's Day. I think everyone should go and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Sun is setting. Rises in the east, sets in the west. The torches are out. Is that my garage? Yeah. Nothing's changed. Everything still looks the same. So that's the end of that. I'm not the only one that still plays PlayStation 4. These two people on the top of my list here, they're doing PlayStation 4 right now. Probably use it as a media server. Damn straight. Better. Everybody better. I won't. Guaranteed. I know you're dreaming of me. And watching Bathurst 12 Hour on my phone. Actually, I could put it on the TV. That's one that I've watched on the TV before. GT World doesn't geo black. I believe SRO also broadcasts this one on Twitch. Whee! Well, I didn't get 1 million, but I got 500,000. Something's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Gotta love the sax solo. Oh, I should put the wheels on this thing today. I wonder if I could put wheels on this. I bet you I could. I bet you I could put wheels on this. I don't know. I still haven't figured out how to put wheels on this yet. I was thinking I could put, you know, 2 on the center post here. Like, not the center, but like center-ish. Like on the front triangle here of this part of it. But see, this back half is really weak. It's just like, you know, a ladder frame, basically. There's no, like, strength to it. Like, so, like, the weight would, of my body and, like, the pivot point of the pivot weight of the entirety of the device would be right here on these, like, you know, 1/4 inch or 5mm thick plate connectors, which I don't think that's probably going to work. So, like, what I would have to do is I would have to, I don't know if you can see this. I would put a wheel here, like right where the pedal deck starts probably, and then I would have to put a wheel back here. But in order to put the wheel on the back, I've got to take away the back support, basically, or turn it upside down, or figure out a way to, you know, I think I got an idea. I can probably just use the bracket to connect the 2 pieces. And then put the wheel to the bottom of it. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. It's challenging.